Hello, this is Mark here at Gary's Guitars in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. And I'm here to talk about the Stratocaster. Not just the Stratocaster, the Made in Mexico Fender Stratocaster. And I want to compare this 10, 12-year-old Made in Mexico Strat to this new Player Series. What justifies the Player Series asking more money? What is better about it? Are there things better about this? So let's get into it. Here we go with a literal side-by-side comparison. So the Made in Mexico guitars were supposed to be inexpensive alternatives to the American Standard and the rest of the Fender line. And the Player Series is intended to be a replacement for the American Standard. So this is the best quality basic Fender. Price point wise, these were a great bargain when they initially came out, and over the years the price has gone up. When they switched to making the Player Series production in the Mexico factory, this style of inexpensive, the Fender guitar that could cost you $400 and something, that went to the Squier line. So those guitars became, that part of the Fender line became represented by Squier instead. And that kind of left the Mexican production to supplement the American production, which is why we had the Player Series. So basically, materials quality is what a lot of the difference is. So when we talk about the quality of an instrument, we're talking about the materials quality, we're talking about the workmanship quality, and the design quality. Well, the design has been done, other than a few little things. The workmanship is similar, although I'd say maybe the time they got to work on this guitar was a little less. There are a couple little fit and finish kind of things that can be noticed, especially here when we see the pickup alignment over that bridge pickup here. So this is what it should look like. Just a little off kilter. The biggest, so materials, it would be the biggest difference. Hardware quality. The hardware quality on this guitar is much better. The 2-point bridge, which they used to reserve only for their more premium instruments. Tuner quality is definitely better. These tuners are passable, but they're not tremendous. These dots are inlaid. These dots are drawn on with a Sharpie. Not really a Sharpie, but just painted on. The traditional 6 screw bridge. So biggest difference in material qualities? The weight of this damn guitar. This thing is heavy. These bodies could be made of, I think it's 5 pieces of wood. No book match, no anything like that, of course. No, just kind of throw together some wood, glue it up, and shape it like a Strat. So that's why a lot of these guitars, they have really this epoxy paint job, just super thick, deep, like eggshell. Eggshells mean like a thick covering. Because if you strip one of these guitars, they don't look that good underneath. So some of the pieces will be this thick, some of the pieces will be wider. Just definitely material selection on the body for the old ones were not as good. And here we have, this guitar has 3 pieces, like the standard, American Standard. And here we'll have a look at the tuning machines. Despite the fact they look identical, the newer tuning machines are better, I think. So same design, but better performance on the newer tuning machines. And that's it. So I guess the conclusion is the biggest difference is body quality. Paint job quality kind of figures into the body quality. A thinner, nicer paint job is going to lead to better, better tonal attributes. These older Made in Mexico ones have this, pretty thick paint job on them. And do not remove this paint. First of all, if you do it, you'll have to do it with a chisel. It's about a 1/16 of an inch thick, and it's, I think, a one, you know, the kind of one part epoxy kind of thing, like truck paint essentially, we might call it. And under it, the wood is not beautiful. So that's the story. Thanks for watching. Check out all our other videos, and we'll see you soon.